Hey everyone, in today's video I wanted to test out some more products on camera with you. For the most part it is drugstore. I do have a few products that are in the middle, not quite drugstore but not quite expensive high-end products. But that is what we're going to be doing today. But before we get into today's video, if you're new here, hi, my name is April. I would hope you would consider subscribing to my channel, and if you like today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Okay, let's get started. I just want to add a little bit of primer to my forehead. I don't know if you could tell I have a little bit of texture. That's because I did get my eyebrows done, and every time I get my eyebrows waxed, I always get irritated right in this area. That's the only place I'm going to put primer. I don't want to put primer anywhere else. So I'm just going to add a little bit of this Maybelline Poreless Jelly Primer. I'm still testing this out, but like I said, I just want to add just a little bit. Today I do have a new foundation I want to test out, and it's this one from Maybelline. This is the Super Stay Up to 30 Hour Lumi Matte Foundation. I did get it in the shade 128. This has 1 fluid ounce. This says it's up to 30 hour wear, which I don't know who's wearing their foundation for that long. It's a Lumi Matte Foundation, so I'm guessing it's probably going to be like a satin foundation. It says long lasting luminous matte finish, buildable airy coverage, breathable feel, sweat and transfer resistant. I think that is it from what I could tell. So yeah, I think this is gonna be an okay match. It might be too dark, but we will see. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna put this on with a foundation brush like I normally would with any of my foundations, and then if I need to, I do have a damp sponge here in case I need to just go over it a little bit. But I do want to try it with a with the foundation brush. I'm gonna go ahead and just put one pump. Oops, that's what one pump gave, so let's see if I can. Okay, we'll start with that. It looks like it's pretty liquidy. I'll put it on the back of my hand on a little bit to see. Ooh, this does have a smell to it. It almost smells like perfumey. Okay, so I feel like it didn't give me a whole lot of coverage where I put it, but I'm gonna definitely need some more. Let me go ahead and put another pump. Ooh, I don't like this pump. I feel like I can't control how much comes out of the pump, but I'm just gonna tap it in right there. So technically, I guess I did build it up in some spots already because I did have quite a bit of product on the brush. But this is what it's looking like on one side. So it doesn't look bad, but oof, the smell, it's too strong for me. It definitely smells very perfumey in my opinion. So yeah, I will say this is a medium coverage. I still can see a little bit of redness peeking through, but it doesn't look cakey. It doesn't look like it's like a really light coverage. It just looks nice so far. I'm not sure if I want to build this up. I don't think I am, but yeah, so far so good. Again, this is what it looks like. Make sure I get my hairline. So this is with the product, and then this is without the product. So I do have quite a bit of redness in my face and then some texture, but like I said, that is because of the wax. You could still see the texture on my forehead, but I am not going to fault the foundation for that. But yeah, so far it does look good. I just wish it had a little bit more coverage. I probably could build this up. We will see if I want to build it up today, but I might do that another time. But so far, so good, not bad. Real quick, I do want to show you what the foundation looks in the back of my hand. So it's a little bit runny, but it's not a lot runny. It's not as runny as the one from see, do I have it right here? This one from L'Oreal, the Lumi Le Glow tint. It's not as runny as that one, but it is runny. But yeah, I just want to go ahead and show you. And the color match is actually pretty okay. Foundation is on. This is what my skin is looking like. I will say it doesn't look bad. I really like the way it looks so far. We will see how this wears. Now it is pretty later in the day, but I'm gonna wear this as long as I possibly can. I'm not gonna do a check-in with you guys, but I will leave in the comments a pinned comment of how this foundation or how the makeup wore in general for today. And then of course I always come back in like a month or so, and then I will give you guys a speed review on the products that I've been testing off camera, because I do test these products off camera quite a bit. Going in with concealer now. I did want to use a new concealer from the drugstore, but when I went, there wasn't new concealers, well, like new concealers, and then the new concealers that have came out, I just wasn't interested in trying. I did pick this one up. I thought it was new, but I don't think it's new, but it is new to me. I haven't tried this before, but this is from Revlon. This is the Revlon Color Stay Flex Wear Full Coverage Concealer. It says it has 24-hour wear. I did get mine in the color, what color is this? Oopsie. Oh, light, 015 light. So that is what it looks like. So let's go ahead and put just a little bit of this on, because it does say it's full coverage, but I don't know how full coverage it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus it right there in the inner corner. Oh, this is pretty light. Actually, I'm not going to put it anywhere else. I'm just going to put it right there in the inner corner. I was going to put some like out here, but since this is such a light concealer and it does say it's full coverage, I don't want to put too much. And then let's put some on the chin and right here on the forehead. Yeah, I think that's good enough. And then what I'll go ahead and do is I will use a brush for this. I'm going to go ahead and use the BK Beauty and Angie Hot and Flashy A506 brush. It just looks like this. And let's go ahead and do I want to let this sit? No, because it is full coverage. So we'll just go ahead, start on the chin. I might have put too much on the chin, but that's okay. I'll go back in with my foundation brush just to even it out a little bit. And then we'll do the forehead. Hopefully this doesn't emphasize the irritation that I have on my forehead, but by the looks of it, it doesn't. That actually looks pretty good. It's not too full coverage. I didn't think it was, I thought it was gonna be like full coverage to where it was gonna probably look cakey, but from what I can tell, it doesn't look cakey or anything like that. So far it does look nice on the forehead. And I'll just bring the concealer down a little bit here, bring it up, and then into the corners. Actually, that looks nice so far. It is too light for me, but that's okay. We will make it work. I'll fix it with some bronzer. Yeah, this is pretty full coverage. I feel like I'm glad I didn't put more on, because it probably would have looked cakey, but yeah, so far so good with the concealer. I do like the way it looks. It is too light, so don't mind that, but yeah, I like the way it looks underneath my eyes so far. Okay, concealer is on, and I did go ahead and I put a little bit of cream bronzer. I just used the Physicians Formula Butter Glow and Go. This one is in, I think, Sunkissed. Yeah, Sunkissed Rose. It's okay, it's not my favorite, but I am still testing it out. Now I do like the way my skin is looking. Everything does look good. Now I do have a new blush I want to try. This one again, wow, there's a lot of Revlon products in today's video. This one is from Revlon, and this is the Glimmer Blush Drops. I have this one in the shade 101 Coralicious. I think that's how you say it. It just looks like this. This is pretty tiny. Now I will say I think they were trying to dupe the ones from what is it, Hourglass, which I didn't like the ones from Hourglass. I just felt like they were just a little too dewy for my skin, and yeah, I just didn't like the way it looked. So it does have a paper packaging on it. Let me get rid of that. And then I am going to shake it just in case. Sorry, let me get myself in the frame. And then, does it have a, yeah, it has a little thing at the bottom where you push it, which I'm assuming that's how you get the product out. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to probably put some on the back of my hand and then get it with the brush. So let's see. Whoa. So that's what one drop looks like. Let's start with that one drop because I don't know how pigmented that's going to be. Is this supposed to be, it says glimmer, so I'm assuming it's supposed to have some type of maybe shimmer to it, but when I'm looking at it like this on the back of my hand, it looks matte. But then again, it could just be these lights. But let's go ahead. I'm just going to pounce my brush in there. Let me see. Maybe a little bit, but it doesn't look glittery or anything like that. Ooh, this dries down pretty quickly. Let me go ahead and get my brush and then tap some on my cheeks. Ooh, that was a lot. So yeah, it has a glow, but it's not shimmery or anything like that. I don't know if I like this though. It looks like it's going on pretty patchy on my skin. Let me maybe get a foundation brush and kind of go over it a little bit. Yeah, it looks kind of patchy. I don't know if you could tell, like right here in this area. I don't like that. And definitely one drop will do it. Yeah, it definitely looks patchy. So for me, this is a no-go. Like, it's clinging right here. It's not even a dry patch or anything. It's just clinging to my skin. Ooh, I don't love that at all. Let me see if I can get some more from the back of my hand and do the other side. If not, I'm probably gonna have to go in with another drop. Yeah, I don't love this. So let's go ahead and dry down very, very quickly. So this is probably a product where you're gonna have to work with it pretty fast. Yeah, I don't like the way that looks. Like, you could tell, like I try to blend it right there too, and it's not blending. And I'm trying to work quickly with it, and still it's doing the same thing. See right here? Oh. Yeah, this is not my favorite whatsoever. And the color, it's pretty bright. I thought it was gonna be more of a coral, but ooh, I don't like this. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna step off camera real quick to see if I could try to fix it. But yeah, so far, based off of first impressions with this blush, I don't love it. Like you see right there, it's just, it looks uneven, and yeah, it's just not my favorite whatsoever. So let me go ahead and see if I could fix this off camera. Okay, I am back, and I tried to fix the blush as best as I could. It doesn't look bad from afar, but up close I don't love it as much. But we're just gonna go ahead and move on. Real quick, I did want to mention what I did off camera. I did a couple things. I just threw some bronzer in my crease because we are gonna try a solo shadow. It's like a shimmer shadow, and then I did put just a little bit of powder underneath my eyes, and then whatever was left on the poof, I just put a little bit on the center of my face, but a very, very little went on the center of my face. I think that is all that I have to tell you guys. But yeah, so far it's looking okay, just the blush is not that great. So let's go ahead and move on to highlighter. This is the last thing for complexion, I believe. I do want to try this one from ColourPop. This is the liquid highlight. This is a dewy liquid highlighter in the color Sugar Donut. It says it's dewy, so hopefully it doesn't look too bad on my skin. But let me go ahead and get this open, and then I think what I'll do is I'll put some, do I want to put it in the back of my hand, or do I want to go directly on my skin? I think we'll go directly on, and then I do have a brush waiting for me. Let's go ahead and get a mirror, and then I'm just gonna do maybe 1 or 2 dots. Let's see. Yeah, 2 dots just like that. And then I'll go ahead and blend it with this brush. This is from Smashbox. This is the Precise Highlighter brush. I did get mine at the CCO, so if you want to find this brush, I don't think you could find it like on Smashbox's website or anything like that. But okay, so those 2 dots went quite a long way. Probably I could have just did 1 dot, but that is what it's looking like. Actually, that looks really pretty. Oops, I got a hair right here. Let me see if I could just blend this a little bit so it doesn't look streaky or like it looks like a line, you know what I mean? But so far, so good. I like the way that looks. Ooh, yeah, that does look really pretty. I feel like I got too much, but let's see if I can maybe, no, the sponge feels a little bit too wet. Let me see if I can maybe use my fingers. Just blend this out some more. Oh yeah, that looks better. Ooh, that looks really pretty. I like that a lot. Now, I know this is really blingy, but I think the next shade up was a little bit too dark for me, but it doesn't look like it has a white cast or anything like that. Let me see if I have anything left on this brush. I could just put it at the bridge of my nose, maybe. No, I'm gonna have to put some more. So let me go ahead and put just a little bit more. I think, let's do 1 dot like this, one, maybe like a little line right here. And then on the Cupid's bow, let's do the Cupid's bow first. This says it's dewy. Yeah, I could see it being dewy. It's not glittery or anything like that, like I mentioned. But I feel like if you don't have a brush like this to work with, your fingers are probably going to be your best tools for this. But I would just want to get it ready with this brush because when I initially put it on my skin, it feels pretty wet. Like I feel like I'm putting water on my cheeks. But that is what it looks like. I love the way that looks. That looks so pretty, you guys. And then I just blend this out right here a little bit. Ooh, that looks really pretty. I like the way that looks. Ooh, that is really nice. Okay, so the highlighter is a A+ for me. Now let's go ahead and move on to the eyes. Let's finish the eyes before we move on to the lips. Like I mentioned, I do have a solo shadow that I want to try. This one is from Beauty Creations, and this is the Writing Solo Single Press Shadow. I do have it in the shade Outta, O-U-T-T-A. So this I have been wanting to try. I did find this at my local mall. They didn't have very many shades to choose from, so I just went ahead and picked this one. It seems like it has that brown, purple, green shift to it, and then I think to take it off, yeah, the whole top comes apart like this. So when I look at it like this, I see purple, brown, green, and then when I shift it like this, I see purple. On camera, I think you guys could see more green right there, and then when I shift it this way, you guys see the purple. This is definitely my color. But what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to put some glitter glue down first, just because since I've already did my base, in case this does have fallout, I don't want this to get all over. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit on my finger, and then I'm going to put some on both of my eyelids. Okay, glitter glue is down. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use it with my finger. I'm going to pick it up with my finger, and that is what the color looks like. Ooh, that is such a pretty, pretty color. Ooh, I think I'm going to like this. Hopefully I do. And then I'm just going to pat it on my eyelid. I'm not going to swipe or anything like that. Not yet anyways. And I'm just going to go like this. Now I do have just a little bit of fallout, but It's mainly in the inner corner. Ooh, that is pretty. Let's see. Now I'm gonna just swipe it up so that way I can make it look even. But that is what the color looks like. I like the way that looks. I'm gonna clean it up, but I just wanted to go ahead and get the eyeshadow on first. I'll go ahead and clean it up off camera. I'm just gonna get the same brush that I used for putting the what's it called, the bronzer in my crease with no additional product. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it that way, but let me go ahead and put the other side on. This is pretty. I wonder if you'll be able to see it more if I had like maybe used a brush, maybe like a flat definer brush. But so far that looks really pretty. I like the way it looks. That is beautiful, you guys. I love this solo shadow. I'm gonna try to see if I can find more and maybe get like one or two more, but so far I really do like this. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna clean this up real quick. I'm going to put the rest of my makeup on because we are gonna finish off with lips. Oh, and then off camera I am going to try this Benefit Mighty Fine Brow Pen. This is new. I don't want to try it on camera just because I don't know, I don't want to mess up, but I'll let you know how it works out for me. So I'm gonna do my brows off camera, put mascara on, and I think that's it, and then we'll come back and I'll finish off with the lips. Okay guys, I am back. I did put on mascara. I used the Lancome Idol mascara. I'm trying to finish this up, and then I did spray my face just a little bit with the Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day setting spray. That is what I did. Now all we gotta do is lips. Now for lips, I do have a few products here in front of me. Let's start with this one first. This one is from Revlon. I'm not 100%. Oh yeah, it's right here. Revlon Super Lustrous Shine, I guess. It says it's new. I think if I'm not mistaken, they had these before in black and gold packaging, and either they just redid the packaging or they redid the packaging and the formula. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure if I've ever tried the original one before, but this is new to me. This is in the color 004 Nude Illuminator, and it says it's Shine. Again, this is what the packaging looks like, and then looks like this. I did already swatch it because I was trying to figure out what lip combo I wanted to do. I'm not going to use this today, but I will go ahead and swatch it so you guys can see what the color looks like. Now for me, I feel like this is not nude. This is pulling more of like a rosy tone color, but it's okay. I think I'll still wear it, but like I said, I'm not going to use this today. And then the other one I have is from L'Oreal. This is the Plump Ambition Hyaluron Lip Oil. Just looks like this. I do have mine in the color 201 Milky New. I wasn't gonna try this, but then I seen it in store and I was like, you know, let me go ahead and give this a shot. So I am gonna try this today. And then for lip liner, I do have two of the NYX Duck Plumping lip liners. I have it in the color Nude Flip, which is this one right here, which I will be using today. I'll go ahead and give you guys a swatch of this one just so you guys can see what it looks like. It's that color right there. And then I did get another one of the lip liners, but this is a clear one. This is the Ducking Clear. Now the reason why I got this one is because I heard the Lipstick Gal talking about this in one of her videos, just talking about how she uses this so that way she can get, so that way like if she has a lip gloss or a lip product that is gonna kind of feather, it will stay in place. I think that's what she was talking about, but regardless, I did want to go ahead and try this out, but I will try that in a different video or off camera by myself. But we are going to try this one together, and then we're going to top it with the L'Oreal Plumping Lip Gloss. So let's go ahead. I'm going to line my lips real quick first. This is a retractable. It's not one of those where you click it or anything like that. Okay, lip liner is on. Now I will say when I was putting my lip liner on, I noticed that every time I had it up, when I pressed it on my lips, the lip liner would go back down. So it was giving me an uneven lip line, and then it was kind of going down at the bottom. I don't know if I got a defective one or what, but just be careful with the colored ones. It might do that. And then I just went ahead with my finger and I just smooth it out because I don't like a harsh line on my lips. It says it's supposed to be plumping. So far I don't feel any tingleness or plumping or anything like that. I feel like it's just a regular lip liner. I don't see my lips doing anything either, so I'm gonna give it a few more minutes. But yeah, so far I don't like it, especially because of the component. But yeah, it's not doing anything to my lips. Now let's go ahead and put the lip gloss on. It's just a clear gloss. I'm not even gonna swatch it for you guys because you guys really can't see anything. And then that is what the lip gloss looks like. Now already I could feel it plumping, and I could feel like a little tingling, but not bad. I would say so far it's like at a 2. Yeah, but so far I do like it. I'm just not crazy about the lip liner. I'm trying to see if I could sit here a little bit to see if it gets any worse as far as like the tingling is concerned, but so far I don't feel anything. It's just a lip gloss for me. But yeah, and that is what it looks like. So this is what the completed look looks like, you guys. What do we think? I like the way my look came out all together. Real quick, let's go ahead and go over the products that I used in today's video. Let's just talk about the 2 products that I wasn't really thrilled about. Everything else I love. So the 2 products that I didn't really love is the Revlon Glimmer blush drops. I just felt like it was patchy. I couldn't get it even on my cheeks. I feel like this side looks worse than this side. Definitely if you want to try it, be careful just going with 1 drop. Don't go in with more than that. I feel like these are worse than the ones from Hourglass, to be honest. So I didn't love this. It doesn't have no shimmer or anything like that, so if you're scared it has shimmer, it's no shimmer. But yeah, didn't love that. The NYX Duck Plump lip liner, it's just a lip liner. I don't see anything or feel anything that's, you know, making me knock my socks off. I would definitely pass on this lip liner, especially since when I was trying to do, see, I want to go like this because I'm so used to it, but since I was trying to do my lip line and it kept on going down and it was messing up the product going on, I didn't love this. So those 2 products I don't recommend and I wouldn't repurchase again. Now for the rest of the products, I really do like the let's start with the foundation. The foundation so far so good. I've had this on for, I want to say maybe an hour, if that, and it looks good. It does look like a soft matte finish. It doesn't look glowy, but it doesn't look like matte or cakey, anything like that. I just wish it had a little bit more coverage, but so far so good. Again, I will let you know in a pinned comment how this wore for the day, or for the rest of the day I should say. But yeah, it looks really good on my skin so far. I do like that. The concealer I do like. It is settling in my lines a little bit, but I'm not faulting this concealer. It does that pretty much with all the concealers I use. I do have this one prominent line in my under eye, and it does get product there, but I do like the coverage. It doesn't look cakey or anything like that. The color is just a little bit too light for me, but that is my fault. But so far so good. The highlighter I do like as well. I'm trying to see, is it sticky? Yeah, no, it's not sticky or anything like that. It has dried down. I do wish they had more colors though to choose from. Like I said, this one was the lightest one, I believe, and I think it's too light for me. The one next to this is a little bit too dark, so that is why I went with this one. But overall, I really did like this. I wish they had more colors to choose from. The eyeshadow, single eyeshadow from Beauty Creations, I like this a lot. I do want to go back and get more. it just looks really pretty. I didn't get a whole lot of fallout. I got some, but nothing that was gonna ruin my makeup or anything like that. So this one I really do love. Oops, the thing came off, so I'm gonna have to fix this. But yeah, so far so good. I do like that. And then the eyebrow product, this I really do like. Now, I'm not a professional when it comes to eyebrows, so I usually like to just use a brow gel that has a tint for my eyebrows. So I did try this, and so far I really do like the way it works. The only thing is it was hard for me to get the front, but that's a me problem. It's not the product's problem. And then when I went like this to get the hair strokes, it came out perfect. I really do like the way this thing works. I'm just gonna have to play with it some more. The only con to this is that there's not enough shades. I think there's only five shades to choose from, and this is the darkest shade that they had. Let me go ahead and swatch it for you guys so you guys can see. That is what it looks like. See, like, it just gives the best hair strokes in my opinion. But the color, they need more colors all across the board, light, medium, and dark. I definitely think they could have gone darker than this, but overall this was a really good product. I did like the way it worked. And then the L'Oreal Plump Ambitious Lip Oil, I really do like the way it feels and it looks on my lips. It's not too much. You know how there's lip oils and plumping lip products that are just a little bit too much? This is definitely not too much. I definitely think if you're not into lip plumping products, you might like this because it's not it doesn't hurt the lips or anything like that. I do see it plumping my lips, but it doesn't hurt. I really do like this one as well. Alright guys, that is it for today's video. Don't forget, I will come back in a couple weeks and let you know my final thoughts on these products that I showed in today's video once I've tested them some more off camera. Also, I will leave a pinned comment down below to let you know how the makeup wore for the rest of the night. I'm going to try to wear this for at least another 8 hours. I think that is it. But before I let you guys go, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And don't forget, if you're not already subscribed, I would love if you subscribe to my channel. And until the next time, I will catch you guys later. Bye.